Hey Queen, welcome back. We need to talk about Bath and Body Works. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Some changes are happening, and I don't think that all of them are good. I don't think they all affect us in a positive way, and we need to talk about it. So let's get into it. Give me a thumbs up and hype me up as the intro plays.
Welcome to Beauty in the Budget. I know you're gonna love it. With hauls, reviews, and store walkthroughs, plus lots of layering combos for you. It's Beauty in the Budget.
This is Beauty in a Budget, and I am Takara. Here we discuss beauty, body care, bath and body works, and more. If you are new to this channel, I am so happy that you found me. You have a home right here. Okay, so come on in, close that door, all right, and get comfortable. To all of my current queens, hey girl, hey. It's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you all. And I just want you to remember that everything that you are doing is for a purpose. Don't stop. Don't give up. Don't doubt yourself. You got this. So keep on keeping on, period. Okay? As always, you already know how I feel. I love you and I appreciate you. Okay, so while y'all are getting your cups ready for this tea that we are about to spill, let's go ahead and go over our scent of the day. Y'all, it is feeling like fall. I am over the moon. I'm so excited. Baby, it's fall to me. It's fall to me. September 22nd, I know that's the official day, but 69 degrees in Georgia? Fall. It's fall weather. Yep, time for me to put my sweaters on. It's the vibes. Give me a pumpkin spice latte. I don't care if it's basic. I'm a basic baddie. Give me a basic pumpkin spice latte and give me all the vibes, okay? So, of course, our scent of the day has to have fall vibes because we ready. So, here's what I'm working with. This is my Bath and Body Works scent that I'm working with. Inner Angel. Now, as you can see, yes, heck of a dent, because I was really trying to figure her out. I was trying to play around with her and discover what I liked and what I did not like. Now, Inner Angel is one of the newest everyday luxury drops. There were 3, Inner Angel, Mediterranean Mirage, and Free as a Flower. Now, Inner Angel is supposed to be a Killian's Angel Share inspired scent with fragrance notes of spiced apple cognac, tonka bean, and warm praline. So, what I was feeling in regards to Inner Angel is it was not giving me enough. Like, if we're gonna do this, let's do it big. If we're gonna do it, let's do it big. And I wanted more of the spice. I wanted more of the apple, you know? And so that's what I kind of went with today, okay? Because I did find a combo that I just freaking love, that works, that brings out more of the spice, more of the apple. So I have the body wash of the Inner Angel. It's over there in the shower, child. I'm not going to go get it, but you know, body wash, this is what I use. Then when I got out, I moisturized with Milk Lux. Yes, I did. The Fallen for You. This is mine. It don't look like what yours will look like. But I have a pretty one too. So this is the actual packaging. She cute. She cute. Okay. So Fallen for You has scent notes of pumpkin spice, crisp apple, autumn air. There's a touch of maple in there as well. And it smells like fall. Like, it just smells like fall. It is so good. It is exactly what you think of when you think of fall. It has just a good amount of cinnamon and clove and apple. I feel like if you're a person that likes sweet cinnamon pumpkin from Bath and Body Works, you would really like Fallen for You. So I used my Fallen for You and then my Inner Angel, and I use Lattafa's Camera. because I feel like Camera, although it's supposed to be inspired by Angel Share, it is not Angel Share. I have a sample of Angel Share as well, but again, I feel like that one is not as sweet, which I like the sweetness of Camera, which is why I decided to go with that one. So I have a good amount of spice from the Falling For You, and then that sweet, like, I don't know, apple, like baked sweet apple pie type apple in Camera. And then because this one is not as sweet, it builds on the scents from the Falling For You and the Camera. Very, very, very beautiful combo. Let me just give you the scent notes for Camera right quick. I don't know why I'm never prepared with it. I don't know. But Camera has scent notes of top of cinnamon, nutmeg, and bergamot, mid of dates, praline, tuberose, and mahonial, and then base of vanilla, tonka bean, amberwood, myrrh, benzoin, and akagala wood. Akagala wood, maybe. Now, and that's, you do get that. You get the dates in Camera, but it kind of translates as like an apple pie-like scent. Anyway, it smells real, real good. I'm smelling real, real good. Like the scent is just coming up off of me. It's just coming up off of me. I'm getting it all, and it is beautiful together. Anyway, so that is our scent of the day. Now let's get into this tea. Okay, you got your tea, your coffee, whatever you're sipping on. You ready? All right, so meet Daniel Heath. Hey, Danny. Daniel is the Chief Executive Officer and board member of Bath & Body Works. Yes, he is. As of May 2025, when Gina abruptly was terminated. Now, Daniel has a background with Nike and Burberry, okay? Historically speaking, he's done very well. With Nike, he led the charge with the Nike app, the sneakers app. My husband freaking loves the sneakers app and the Nike app. He helped to grow the company from 10 billion, would it be, in 2018 to 22 billion in 2023. So very successful. Same with Burberry. He was an integral part of increasing digital sales from 5% to 15% with a partnership with Apple. Okay. So even just in that little spiel about him, I want you to pay attention to the word digital. Okay. He uses digital platforms to increase the brands. Okay. He did so with, again, the sneakers app, the Nike app over at Nike, and with a partnership with Apple over on the Burberry side before Nike. Okay. Here we are, September. We've been talking about how much the app sucks for years. Crashes, doesn't work right. You'll have a supposed discount and then you get to the total and it's like 8 times the total price. Just a whole bunch of glitches, right? And he's been here since May and he's already like, new app, boom, September. A new mobile web launch coming in October. So he clearly is driven with digital platforms. Okay. So let's just keep that in mind. Okay. So at the end of August, Bath & Body Works had their second quarterly call for the fiscal year. A fiscal year is broken into quarters, of course. So first quarter's call was in May. Second quarter's was end of August. Okay. So before we get into this recent quarter number 2 call and the results, let's go over briefly what occurred during the quarter 1 call for 2025. Okay. First quarter net sales were up 3% to 1.4 billion with a B. At the high end of the guidance range, okay? And earnings per diluted share were up 29% to 49 cents per share, which was exceeding the high end of the guidance range. Net sales performance is driven by compelling innovation. Okay. Company maintains 2025 net sales guidance of 1 to 3% growth and earnings per diluted share guidance of $3.25 to $3.60, inclusive of current tariff rates. Okay, so this was just brief overview of what occurred for quarter 1. Now, let's get into the most recent quarterly call and what the board, the vision that the board shares for Bath and Body Works. All right. So, navigating growth and challenges. Okay. Net sales are at 1.5 billion, which is up 1.5% year over year. Again, I mentioned that it was at 3%, 1.4 billion for quarter 1. So overall, still an increase of an additional 2%. All right, positive points from the call. Bath & Body Works ended the quarter with revenue and adjusted earnings at the high end of their guidance range. The company raised the low end of their full year adjusted earnings per share guidance due to strong first half results. Bath & Body Works launched successful collections like summer and Halloween themed products, contributing to their performance. The company entered into a multi-year partnership with Disney, building on successful past collaborations. So, boom, that's our first takeaway. We now know definitively that Disney is going to be around for a while. So if you were disappointed in your selection for princesses, then your girl might be coming up sooner than you think. Aurora, what's the girl from Brave? All of them. They might become Pocahontas. Okay. We got years of this coming. Okay. The loyalty program is performing well with approximately 39 million active loyalty customers, which is up 5% from prior year. 39 million active loyalty members. That's a lot of people. I know my husband, I believe, is a loyalty member, but he's not active. So imagine how many more there are in total, because these are just the active 39 million. Huge. Okay, that's our positive. Let's get into the not so positive. Okay, negative points. Bath and Body Works has not achieved the new customer growth they aspire to and are not connecting deeply enough with younger consumers. Interesting. The company's digital business is not meeting expectations, with direct net sales down 10% compared to last year. Circling back, Daniel, huge on the digital aspect of business and sales, right? So would it make sense that they're bringing in somebody who they see makes an impact on the digital end? Makes sense. Maybe. Bath & Body Works' second quarter adjusted operating income was down 6% compared to last year. Now, you're hearing what I'm saying. Just May 29th, we're talking about up. August 29th, down 10%, down 6%. No bueno, okay? Company is facing a significant impact from tariffs, with an expected negative impact of approximately $85 million on gross profit for the year. That is quite significant. The body care category underperformed, with sales down low single digits, and Mother's Day did not meet expectations. Okay. All right. So those are some negative things that are amiss. Okay. So now let's get into some of the Q&A where certain questions were asked, and how Daniel, the Chief Executive Officer, and Ava Barato, the Chief Finance Officer, answered those questions. Okay, so let's jump straight into it. The question presented to Danny Boy, was, you've talked about marketing changes to focus less on pricing and promotions and more emotionally connecting with customers. What are some of the changes you've made in marketing, and how have customers been responding? To which Danny Boy said, we're elevating our marketing by improving digital experiences and in-store storytelling. For example, we've enhanced product photography and copy for the Disney Villains launch. I'm guessing that's why every time we open an app, we got to be presented with a doggone mirror. We didn't ask for that, did he? We didn't ask for that, okay? In stores, we're selling bigger, bolder stories and utilizing window spaces for brand storytelling, which has been well received by consumers. Which consumers? Queens. Have y'all been well received? What? First of all, I don't agree. Okay? If this ever get around to Danny, I ain't gonna never make it to the vault. Lord Jesus, you should still let me in the vault. You should let me come. Okay? I promise you'll enjoy me. But hear me out. My stores, they don't have elaborate, beautiful window spaces that are telling a story. I've seen one, I believe on TikTok, where the storefront, and it probably was in like a large city, maybe like a New York or an LA or something. I don't know. That's just me speculating. But it was very elaborate and beautiful, to be perfectly honest. It was gorgeous. I was like, oh my gosh, look at that, you know. But I still don't think that's not going to make me spend my coin. I look at pretty stuff all day. No, just I see me all day. No, just playing. But I mean, we see pretty things and things that are eye-catching all the time. That doesn't mean that's gonna make us spend our money. You know what I mean? So, okay, tell us more. Okay, another question. I know the prior management team thought that business could return to mid-single digit, high single digit growth over time. Right now, if you recall, I said we're looking at low single digit growth, okay? Do you agree with that still? And if so, what are the building blocks as you think about core growth versus some of the newer ideas you have, like wholesale or international? Danny says we are anchored to achieving mid to high single digit growth. Core growth will come from enhancing our digital platform and expanding distribution. New initiatives like our launch in college bookstores aim to reach new consumers. We're focused on being in the path of the consumer to drive growth. Okay, the college bookstore thing, I think is a good idea, and I think it should have been a thing, quite honestly. But as you'll see, it doesn't quite align with, it's conflicting, and we'll get there in just a moment, and I'll circle back. But there is a conflict, in my view, in the way I think of things, between I want to reach younger audience in college bookstores and the like, and I want to have this vision for my company. Okay, so that's that. Question. I wanted to focus on the digital side of the business. Back to digital again. Digital Danny. What are the biggest opportunities and what's your outlook for Bath & Body's digital and e-commerce platform over the next couple of years? Danny says, our digital business is not up to standard. He ain't lying. And we're taking steps to improve it. We'll be launching a new app in September and relaunch mobile web in October. Improvements will drive brand relevance and sales across channels. We aim to capture new consumers and drive growth through digital enhancements. To me, what I hear is they're going to be pushing the app and member perks through the app. Use the app. I have a feeling that we're going to be seeing more of that. And I've already been seeing more like things where it's like a little heart in the corner and it says members exclusive or member reward perk. I believe today, as a matter of fact, the flash sale is 50% off select candles, not very many, to be honest. But I do believe they also say something about member or something. I'll try to do a screenshot and put it up. But anyway, yeah, so there you have that, okay? Okay, juicy. Here we go. Question. Could you talk a little bit more about price and promotion in your views? Less so in Q2, given the semi-annual sale, but more in Q3 and second half, and whether tariff mitigation plans necessitate any pricing. Eva Barato, who is the Chief Finance Officer, answered, we're working to mitigate tariffs through supply chain optimization, assortment changes, and strategic pricing. We aim to elevate our value proposition okay, hold on. We aim to elevate our value proposition as an affordable luxury brand, focusing on innovation to drive AUR up while relying less on promotions. Whew, child. This is what out of touch looks like. This is what out of touch sounds like. Luxury wear. Because you come out with an everyday luxuries line, duping luxury brands. Wait. I've been going to war with trying to make this be a scent that I really love for real. And you telling me that you're an affordable luxury brand? Wait. What? No. Nope. The core of Bath & Body Works has a niche. It has a lane. It has its lane. I don't know how else to say it. And it's, you can't have a heritage line with the country apples and the plumerias and the cucumber melons and then say that you're an affordable luxury brand. Like, no, you are a smell good, feel good, affordable establishment. And that's what we love you for. That is not knocking you. That is commending you, because that is the lane that you have held down for decades with an almost cult following of some of us. We really, really, really love our Bath & Body Works. Why try to now become somebody else? What? So y'all trying to be Sol de Janeiro? Or, well, what is the lane that you're trying to sit in? Sephora, Ulta's? Be you authentically. And don't try to merge into what everybody else is doing and try to ride that wave. No. And again, it's not aligning with younger consumers' affordable luxury. younger consumers don't necessarily have the money to be spending on those products at that price range. So you still trying to reach their mama's pockets and their daddy's pockets? Well, that's the ones who are currently buying from you. So you want to reach younger people, but you want to make them pay more for it. It just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. And apparently the internets agree. Reddit is my go-to place to get the inside scoop and hear what the streets are saying about Bath and Body Works. And they're not happy. And apparently, y'all, the Villains launch has been a flop. Like, every store that I'm seeing employees speak on said they're in the red by thousands daily. They're cutting hours left and right, which we all know the employees do not get good hours like that anyway. And they're being reduced from 4 to 5 hour shifts to 1 day of 3 hours, maybe, if they're able to come in at all. That is awful. That's awful. You're saying, yeah, charge more to offset the tariffs. Because that's what, you can give me as much fluffy speak as you want. I'm going to read between them lines, baby. And that's what Eva's saying. Eva said, listen, you're going to pay more to offset these tariffs. Okay, so now let's talk about a little bit of good stuff, okay? The Milk Bar Collab. I'm excited about it. Let me know. Are y'all, sound off in the comments. Are you excited about the Milk Bar Collab? So apparently it's going to be small. I think this is just part 1 or the first collab, right? With Milk Bar. And it's the birthday cake set. Some are speculating that it's just a repackage of the Happy Birthday mini. But I don't know until I smell it, right? And then there's the 3-wick candle. The 3-wick candle is going to be $27.95. And the fine fragrance mist is going to be $19.95. So apparently we are just in an era of no rewards for collabs. Let's just go ahead and lock that in mentally. If it's a collab, your reward's not going to get it. So apparently this is going to be set up on just one table. Shout out to Reddit and all of the amazing people on Reddit who share this information. Shout out to Sense Galore on Instagram, who also always gets all the pictures of everything first, right? Okay, so the 3-wick candle is going to have scent notes of layered vanilla cake, creamy frosting, and rainbow sprinkles. Somebody mentioned that they think that is a repackage as well of another scent. Something like rainbow sprinkles. I can't remember, but that's what they're saying. And the packaging is just cute. Look at it. I'm gonna get a candle. I said I was on a no buy for candles until November. So I'm not getting any more candles until November because between Bath and Body Works and Goose Creek, I'm good. But I'm getting this candle. Look at that. I'm getting the candle. That's gonna happen. Put it in my cart. Put it in my cart. Put it in my cart. That's going to happen. So that is the scent notes for the candle. For the mist, the scent notes are layered vanilla cake, creamy frosting, and rainbow sprinkles. Oh, it's the same scent notes. I don't know why I thought they were different. Woo! I don't know why I thought the scent notes were different. Disregard. Okay, so those are the scent notes for everything apparently. All right, so that is what I'm looking forward to. I'm assuming it's going to be coming out like for Bath and Body Works birthday this weekend. But we shall see by Saturday. I should go to the store and see if my store got it yet. Sometimes they put stuff out early. Yeah, I think I'll check tomorrow. I have things to do today. I can't go. But I think I'll check tomorrow and see. But we'll end it on a positive note, y'all. I'm excited about the Milk Bar. Even as though it's going to only be like 8 products and only on one table. I think I will compare that to like Sweet Tarts. Yeah, the Sweet Tarts. Sweethearts. Y'all, it's the end of the day. I'm tired. We're going to compare it to the Sweethearts, right? Because they had like, I wonder if they're going to have accessories for it. Oh, that'll be so cute. Anyway, but you know, the Sweethearts just had the 1 scent. And then the 3-wick, the single wick, the body wash, body lotion, body cream, and the fine fragrance mist, and then the mini, and then that candy tray. I mean, the heart tray, the purse that I should have got. Still mad at myself about that. Was that everything for Sweethearts? Nope, it was some socks. There was some cute socks too. So yeah, this says 8 items that had about 10 or so. I would compare those. They're comparable. But we shall see. Maybe more scents are coming later. Maybe they're only going to be in candles and not in the body care. Like, you know, the Bridgerton, it had the 1 set of body care with the Diamond of the Season, and then everything else was like home. Who knows? Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This was a little bit of a long one, so I hope you had your tea and your coffee and all of the things. And we'll talk soon. Okay? Love you.